Detroit, you guys got a new head coach, and his name is Dan Campbell. He has signed a 6-year deal with the Detroit Lions to become their head coach. As a head coaching experience wise, he doesn't have a lot of experience, very little. He was the interim head coach for the Miami Dolphins. He coached 12 games for them and then was eventually fired. He uh, he was the assistant head coach slash tight ends coach for the New Orleans Saints this season, and he played 10 seasons in the NFL. And remind you, the final 3 seasons of his career was with the Detroit Lions. And the source for this was ESPN's Jeremy. Your thoughts on Dan Campbell becoming the new head coach of the Detroit Lions?
Well, first of all, congratulations to Dan Campbell on his and congratulations to the Detroit Lions on becoming a new head coach. Well, like you said, man, one thing that's going to concern me is that he's never really been a head coach, and obviously, of course, it's the first time for everything. We all know this. You'd be a fool if you don't think that. But I mean, he was also an interim head coach. He was also an assistant head coach. He was a tight end coach. So, as the way I look at it, I'm thinking he's more offensive minded. I believe. I wouldn't. I'm not so sure. I probably would consider that he may be a defensive genius. I don't know. I don't really know this guy that well, so I wouldn't tell you for sure. But from the looks of it, he's an offensive minded coach. So, um, I mean, there's not enough for me to say if he's gonna be a good head coach if this is a bad move by the Lions. Because, like I said, you got to start somewhere, especially when you get into a position as a head coach. You got to start somewhere. And for Dan Campbell, the Detroit Lions is that starting place for him. So, I mean, congratulations to him and the Detroit Lions. But me personally, I can't tell you if it's a good thing or if it's a bad thing until the season goes on next season, and we'll see how it progresses from there.
Absolutely agree with you. A statement was made by the Detroit Lions president owner Sheila Ford-Hamp. She said, with more than 20 years of experience as both a coach and a player in the National Football League, Dan knows the rigors of professional football and what it takes to be successful. He will help promote the culture we want to establish across our organization, while also bringing with him high energy, a respect for the game, and an identity with which everyone can align themselves. So here's the thing. Dan Quinn he's a very passionate guy. I know a little bit about Dan Quinn, not a lot, but he's a very passionate guy. He's a very active head coach. So like for it's like he's in shape. He keeps his body right. He basically still has that football body, put it that way. Like it doesn't go away. So he likes working with practice. Like he likes doing the drills in practice to show them how it's done, opposed to just like, some coaches who just tell you. He actually like can do them because he's still in that athletic like shape that he has. And I think that's good for a team. I think for a team to have a guy who is a passionate player, who is who is very active with their players, I think that's very good. Here's my problem though with this thing. You signed him to a 6-year deal with very little experience. That is my problem. The 12 games he had with Miami were not that great. Okay. It wasn't anything spectacular. They didn't make the playoffs. It wasn't anything that great. So for you to sign him to a 6-year deal, you do realize that if it doesn't work within 6 years, you will be having, if you fire him, you're gonna have to pay the rest of his contract, or you let him go. Like it's not just like, you will have to pay the rest of that contract off. So that's my problem. It's not like Salah, who proven that he was a good defensive coordinator and can like definitely coach a team. Because Salah is the same way. Salah has a lot of energy. Salah is in shape. He's very active with the team. But the difference between him and Dan Campbell is Salah's got good experience. You know what I'm saying? We looked at Salah. We saw that defense a couple of years ago. It was one of the best defenses that we have probably seen in recent memory.
Right.
So when you really think about it, Dan Campbell doesn't have that. And I mean, that's the thing that really concerns me right there, is that for 6 years, Dan Campbell is going to be with the Detroit Lions. You have to make sure that in 6 years he's going. You got to be sure that this is going to be your guy for 6 years, because you signed a new general manager, I think, and you signed a new general manager in Holmes, and now you got Dan Campbell. So I mean, you're making moves, but the question is Dan Campbell the right move, or did
And
you
is the
rush
move
into
going
it?
to be worth it in the long run?
Right. And don't get me wrong, I wish him the best of luck. I wish Dan Campbell the best of luck, and congratulations to him. He's finally going to get a lot of head coaching experience. But I hope it's the right head coaching experience. I hope he can help the. I hope he can help the Detroit Lions. But again, I'm a Vikings fan, so not too much help. But I'm being honest. But now, all jokes aside, though, I hope the Detroit Lions made the right decision in getting this guy. Because
Yeah.
if not, then you're stuck with him for 6 years, and it's a contract you don't want to have on you for 6 years. So with that being said, good luck to Dan Campbell. Good luck to the Detroit Lions, and I'm curious to see how their season will turn out.